A very good afternoon and welcome to UBC Lunchtime News with me, Maureen Babidie. On this 19th of August 2025, we'd like to first of all congratulate the Uganda Cranes for qualifying to go to the quarterfinals, and all that and more will be brought to you in our bulletin this afternoon. My name is Maureen Babidie. Welcome to UBC Lunchtime News. Now, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health, Dr. Diana Twine, has called for strict enforcement of road use regulations to curb rising road crashes that claim lives, cause injuries. She was speaking at the second East African Symposium and Expo on Trauma, Injury and Emergency Care at the Makerere University School of Public Health in Kampala. We have the report.
Stop injuries with the current impunity on the road with no serious enforcement.
The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Health, Dr. Diana Twine, has blamed the rise in road crashes, drowning, snake bites and other preventable accidents on impunity and indiscipline, stressing these can be addressed through consistent enforcement of existing laws.
We have legal framework in place. We came up with the laws. Even if you revise and amend the laws and the articles and talk very sophisticated academic language, we are here, we are going to present nice papers. It will not help us to deal with the level of injury that we are having.
She noted emergency wards are overwhelmed with accident victims leading to death, disability and poverty due to high treatment costs. Dr. Twine called for a multi-sectoral approach in enforcement, prevention and strengthening emergency systems.
So we cannot talk about mitigation against accidents with the current urban planning. Absolutely, let's forget about it. I'm not a pessimist, but I am a realist. I'm a realist and I speak the truth.
The Commissioner of Emergency Medical Services, Dr. John Baptist Waniye, commended the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Works and Transport and private sector for mobilizing resources to minimize accidents and injuries.
Vehicles, the traffic control, the roads, the behaviors on the road, if they are bad, finally we get into the road crashes, and that is where we are called to act. And our annual health sector performance report has detailed out all this and the developments.
He appreciated Total Energies, Makerere University and the Ministry of Health for prioritizing trauma, injury and emergency care, urging more innovations, partnerships and sensitization to close gaps in service delivery.
We are supposed to reach to as many people as possible to sensitize them on offering emergency care at individual level, community level, and at all levels, if we are to come up with some good solution. So the challenges are really enormous, and I think we need everyone to come on board to help us.
The symposium attracted local and international experts in emergency medicine, ambulance services, snakebite care, occupational health, injury prevention, transport safety, and oil and gas medical units. Key discussions focused on strengthening emergency systems, improving trauma response, drowning prevention, use of life jackets, and safe transportation of accident victims.
So we have the traffic police who are not trained medical officers right on scene. They are the ones carrying.
Thank you so much for that report. Now, as the country prepares for the 2026 general elections, workers have been called upon to take part in the election of their representatives at Parliament and local government levels. The announcement was made by State Minister for Labour, Esther Anyakun, at the Uganda Media Centre. We have a report.
Member of the registered union, if she or he meets the following requirements: a citizen of Uganda, age of 18 years and above, as a national identity card, as a registered voter with proof from to that effect, is registered as a member of the union, employed, and his or her employment is verifiable by an employment contract, and an employee with a salary pay slip. to 5 months proceedings, the nomination. To support this process, the ministry has developed comprehensive guidelines on the election of workers, representatives to Parliament and to the district councils. These guidelines are intended to, 1, support Electoral Commission to develop a register for workers, ensure proper submission of nominated persons from the registered unions to the Electoral Commission, guide the public officers who will participate in receiving and verifying nomination lists from the registered labor unions, guide the public also on the registration of willing non-unionized workers for Electoral Commission to hold elections at the sub-counties, districts and regions, and then guide the public officers to conduct, supervise and process the registering willing non-unionized workers at sub-county town councils and municipality divisions. Now, sub-region trainings are ongoing of all labor officers, community development officers, and officers designated to register the willing and non-unionized workers in the regions. It is the expectation of government at this all stakeholders will adhere to their provisions, thereby ensuring that the election of workers representatives reflect the aspiration of the labor force and also contribute meaningful to Uganda's agenda. All necessary preparations have been completed to ensure the smooth execution of these activities. I therefore call upon all the eligible workers, trade unions, employers, local authorities, and other stakeholders to actively participate and support their process as per stipulated timelines.
Now, despite the fact that government through Parliament introduced the land law in 1998 to solve land-related issues, land wrangles are still rampant and challenging government programs aimed at developing the country socially and economically. In Wakiso district at Mayan Sanji, part of the graveyard, a brick factory, among others, were destroyed following the land wrangles between the alleged landlords and the family of the late Gabriel Biandala Matovu on Block 460, Plot 98-865. We have a report.
According to a grandson to the late Gabriel Biandala Matovu, Dr. Deo Bukenya, his grandfather bought this land in 1928 and later acquired the land title in 1962, and the family has all these documents.
I have all the titles from the land, the whole land, and the land for the estate. We are given 60 acres for the burial area, and that's for the kids' children, my parents, my parents, and also the grandparents. We all own this land.
Dr. Bukenya adds that the land has been family's burial ground for over 100 years. However, they were shocked recently in 2023 when another family, Ewan Chogero, showed up with a title claiming ownership.
We want the database in Wakiso to have the same information as the database in Entebbe. The one in Wakiso indicates that this land is in the names of Gabriel Matovu Biandala. But when you go to Entebbe, the database indicates different names. So that's what I need to be done.
The Biandala Matovu family has appealed to the Minister for Lands, Prime Minister, and whoever can help to intervene to their rescue. They also cautioned Maya Police not to hand over the tractors used to destroy their properties to the owners, and also asked the officers responsible to cancel the 40 land titles on this land.
ne tubabuuze bannange ettaka lyaffe musenda lyaki
jjajja waffe yawaayo ettaka wano ettaka kyeki jjajja waffe yagiwaayo okununula ettaka lyeryo.
Our reporter managed to secure a telephone interview with a member of the Chogero family who are accused of perpetrating the demolition of properties on this land.
Bwemanga natuuza ekyange ku kyawe bakikyalenjinge nga bali mu kkooti. Bampaabidde yonna gye bayagadde nga mbasingirayo. Nze kye mmanyi nti baakuba ettaka baagenda mu Ministry of Lands abo bennyini ne bawaaba. Ne batuwa omusaveya wa gavumenti najja n'ayerula ettaka n'atwawula nga balina ekyaffe ekyabwe tuyina ekyaffe.
Joseph Kigozigola and Salongo Kasibante for UBC News.
Good. Thank you so much, Golola, for that report. Now we'll take a short commercial break and return with business.
Big think about the MTN Super. Wali yakapia musite wali yakapia. MTN kabo de super mustairon pia. Then you kabo de smartphone nebi akabibiona. MTN kabo de super mustairon pia. Then you kabo de smartphone nebi akabibiona.
Get the new Kabode Super smartphone and enjoy 16 GB free. Start with a deposit of only 45,000 Uganda shillings and pay the rest mpora in daily installments of less than 1K. You can also make weekly and monthly installments. Together, our vibes are unstoppable. Terms and conditions apply. MTN. MTN is regulated by Uganda Communications Commission.
Drama? Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling. SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders, June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No! Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Diseases like Mpox can catch anyone, and when treated by qualified health workers, patients fully recover. However, it is important to know that survivors are not carriers. Welcome them home with open arms and support them to start life afresh. Truly, they need your support and compassion.
Always remember to seek guidance from the nearest health facility on how to support survivors to resettle well in the community.
For more information about Mpox, call the Ministry of Health toll-free line on 0800 1066 or send a free SMS to YouReport on 8500. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health
with support from UNICEF, WHO,
and its partners.
From that short commercial break, now the Minister Byamukama has urged Chibale residents to embrace the 4-acre model farming system. Byamukama was on a tour at Dr. Lubega Richards' Busesa demonstration farm in Matale Sub-County, Chibale District. Take a look.
Extension, 2.5 acres here. He's doing fish farming. He has grass for cows, and he also has banana plantation. So this is very good. That's what we're telling the public, and we shall guide him to improve them more, so that the profits can increase. Because where he's located is strategically located, and he has good customers who can buy his items. So this is very good, and we encourage all people who are like him. You might be a doctor, not all of you work in government, but you can start on your own and even educate others. I've seen the people whom he's paying. they are okay and they are learning. So
Over 40 workers.
this is what we are promoting and employing all those workers. They are getting money and they are earning a living. So we thank the president and we continue to roll out the 4-acre model gas. So he's using biogas from the farm. And when he assessed, he has told me he earns a net profit of about 34 million per month. You can imagine. He's paying himself and the profits he has done. He has built his facility because he's a medical doctor. For him, instead of going to search for jobs, strike on the streets, he decided to get the profits, start his health facility, which is helping the community. Out of those profits, so he has invested in the health facility from 1.5 acres. The profits he has got per month, 34 million net profit. And now, from 1.5 acres, he has built his own facility. He's helping the community and also earning money from there. And the 34 million net profit is only from 1.5 acre. Those enterprises which are there, not the health facility. And now
we are processing now maize broken, adding value to our maize, because we know here we are the chief producer of maize. So without the value addition onto the maize, you find farmers getting into losses. So here at the farm, we can process the maize. Biogas.
In another development, the third Deputy Prime Minister, Lukia Nakadama, has acknowledged the Pakistani community's presence and impactful social contributions. We have the details.
Third Deputy Prime Minister Lukia Nakadama commended the Pakistan community in Uganda for expanding beyond car imports into sectors like the pharmaceuticals, citing supportive government policies for their continued success.
Pakistanis are celebrating their achievements. Uganda as a country, we are sister countries and we have stronger bilateral relations with Pakistan. Many Pakistanis are here, like any other country, but the Pakistanis are more. If you look at their numbers, there are really very many who have come from Pakistan to Uganda. I'm encouraging them to call other...
Pakistan ambassador to Uganda noted a growing Pakistan presence crediting supportive government policies and urged the community to see their rising business contributions as part of the broader role in the national development.
On this day, my special message to the Pakistani community would be that they should take advantage of the very conducive environment for investment, for trade, for addition of value. These people are living here not only to get business and get money back, but I tell them that it is more than that.
So Pakistan community now is a very big number here in Uganda. Also all people with involved in the business, mostly people with business. So today for Pakistan very big days. So now Pakistan is 78 years, it gets the freedom.
The Pakistan community in Uganda has consistently supported local initiatives, financing numerous projects that have delivered significant social impact. I'm Bantu Machabe Semambo for UBC.
Thank you so much. Now in more business news, Telecom Mobile has launched a new service center in Ntinda to improve communication access and address limited service options. Vian Alan Aruha from Telecom Mobile emphasized the need for market diversity, warning that fewer telecom players can limit customer choice and innovation. The new center aims to enhance customer support, provide more jobs to Ugandans, and foster healthy competitions in Uganda's telecom industry. We have a report.
We just opened our flagship service center in Ntinda, and we are offering different services at the service center. It's part of our pre-launch activities, and we plan to launch. We're going to be doing these activations across the country. We're looking out for the major towns. We have about 40 employees, And every time we open those branch networks, the service centers, we have a minimum of 6 staff in the service centers. And we believe we're going to create more opportunities. But besides the employment opportunities, we have come up with programs like influencer programs. We want to share revenue. We want to work with Ugandans to promote this. There's still room for other players to come on board. The existing players have taken over 50% of the market share, and we still believe there's room. Besides that, we're also promoting influencers, young people on TikTok, on social media, YouTube and Facebook, to come and create, on our program, they'll be able to resell our services at a revenue share model. We are Ugandans and would like to get into that space and offer opportunities to our colleagues, our Ugandan friends and young people to also come and join the space. We're charging you for what you've used. For example, if you used 1 second on let's say you have MBs and you use 1 second, we'll charge you a second, not a minute. So we make sure we give you value for money.
Now, still in Kampala, in the central business area, business started at a low pace, with most shops closed as traders protest what they called exorbitant taxes by the URA. But according to reports coming in, some shops have started opening and businesses are expected to return to normal as representatives of traders, government and security forces engage to resolve the cause of a protest. A heavier security presence remains visible in most parts of town.
Big think about the MTN Super. Wali yakapia musite wali yakapia. MTN kabo the Super mustairompia. Then you kabo the smartphone nebi yakabibiona. MTN kabo the Super mustairompia. Then you kabo the smartphone nebi yakabibiona.
Get the new Kabode Super smartphone and enjoy 16 GB free. Start with a deposit of only 45,000 Uganda shillings and pay the rest mpora in daily installments of less than 1K. You can also make weekly and monthly installments. Together, our vibes are unstoppable. Terms and conditions apply. MTN. MTN is regulated by Uganda Communications Commission.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the rider selection campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala, 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Welcome back from the break, and now across the border, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky held crucial talks with President Donald Trump in Washington to bring peace in battlefield Ukraine. Emmanuel Macron, Keir Starmer, Friedrich Merz, Giorgia Meloni, Alexander Stubb, Ursula von der Leyen, Mark Rutte were among the notable European leaders present during the Ukraine talks.
Good to see you. Yeah, likewise. Thank you. Thank you.
How are you? Nice to see you. That's a good way of doing it. Not too long. That's a very...
2, 1.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to have the President of Ukraine with us. We've had a lot of good discussions, a lot of good talks, and I think progress is being made, very, very substantial progress in many ways. We had a good meeting, as you know, just a short while ago with the President of Russia, and I think there's a possibility that something could come out of it, and today's meeting is very important. We have, I guess, the seven very powerful leaders from Europe, and we're going to be meeting with them right after this meeting, and thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
I really want to thank you, President of the United States, dear Donald, for the fact that you, as I said before, broke the deadlock with President Putin by starting that dialogue. And I think it was in February that you had the first phone call, and from there we are now where we are today. And that is, I think, if we play this well, we could end this. And we have to end this. We have to stop the killing. We have to stop the destruction of Ukraine's infrastructure. It is a terrible war. So I'm really excited.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort, and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels, and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukoto Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Thank you for staying with us on UBC Lunchtime News. Now into our sports news. Football fans across the country are still in party mood following the Uganda Cranes' first ever qualification to the knockout stages of the Championship of African Nations. Our reporter talked to Sam in Kasese.
From my UK, Torach Rogers checks his time. Torach! Plays like a true captain. Wonderful from him. Napoli in ecstasy. Everybody can't believe this. The Uganda Cranes cannot believe that this is happening.
All I can say about Uganda Cranes is we are extremely happy, Uganda at large, but all I will ask of from Uganda football team is we should pull up our socks. Otherwise, we are almost losing from home. It was just by luck. All I can say, it was just by luck, scooping the 2 penalties and converting them into goals. That's why we have qualified. Otherwise, we are going to lose. We are going to lose from home, which was very bad. Remember, the 3 countries that are hosting, Tanzania qualified with maximum points, Kenya qualified with maximum points. It's only us that have qualified through struggles. Uganda coach, Uganda team, I will kindly call upon you, all of you guys, make sure you make us proud. We shall be facing hard teams in front, so we need to pull up our success so that we face it when we are conscious of whatever we are going to do. Otherwise, it was a great performance. I saw fans leaving the pitch because they were disappointed with the 3rd goal, but luckily, good enough, we managed to get the two penalties that have helped us to qualify. Otherwise, congratulations Uganda Cranes, it was not that easy.
Thank you so much for that report. Call it luck or not, the boys outdid themselves last night, and we congratulate them once again for that win. My name is Maureen Babidia. We've come to the end of this day's lunchtime bulletin. Do not forget our subsequent bulletins at 7, if we have any, and at 10 p.m. on UBC tonight. Good afternoon.